So, Simon, tell us the story of how you and I came to work together and you becoming the managing director of Biodesign in Warwickshire.
I was working for another agency, and you reached out to me on WhatsApp, I think it was. Yeah. And I get a lot of messages asking from different agencies, are you thinking of moving agencies? Is this what we can do and stuff? So yeah, I'm afraid I did ignore it for a little while.
You ghosted me, Matt.
I kind of, well, yeah, we hadn't even started. And then the way things were going with the agency I was with, I was started to look at other options. And yeah, I messaged you back. We had a phone call, and yeah, I sort of liked what you were promoting in terms of the network and the license-based sort of model. And yeah, it opens up a different avenue for how I can grow as a business owner. And I really like that. So yeah.
Am I making this up, or did you have a conversation with Simon Gates or someone like that in amongst that?
I did, yes. So I knew that Simon had spoke to you quite a lot and featured, I think, something that you had put on social media or the other way round. So I knew you guys had spoken quite a bit. And I've got a good friendship with Simon. So I said, is this guy worth talking to? Basically, I looked into your background and who you were and, you know, your involvement in the premium market. But, you know, someone who's dealt with you closely, I really sort of like
got a second opinion.
Yeah, like I respected Simon's opinion on it, and yeah, he he actually said absolutely. I think they're onto a winner here. Like I think you should talk to him. So.
And what does the future of your business look like in terms of, so you have the license for your area and that gives you all the exclusivity over it, in terms of building that business into the future and how you might grow a team? Mm-hmm. What might that look like for you in 1 year or 3 years' time, say?
I think within 1 year, I want to take on maybe 3 other agents within my license area. I want us to grow as a brand. You know, brands hold a lot of weight in the location to the point where you can be called out to valuations purely based on your brand. And my personal brand will only go so far with the people within my network. So I think the more Biodesign boards in Warwickshire, which is such an amazing place to buy property. I mean, the properties are stunning. So I want to get more agents in. And as we've discussed, I'm not going to hire just anyone who wants to kind of dip their toe in the high-end market. I want people who are experts, people who've got a proven track record, who want to run their business on their own, but with the support of the network. And hopefully I want to build that quality and that trust in Warwickshire. I don't want me to take on someone who, you know, brings on someone who maybe lets the side down, because there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah. Matt, you're similar in a way of building a team in your area as well, of agents that are going to be operating Biodesign in around Cambridgeshire, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me at the minute, working with Richard, who's come in and you know, we're part of the gigs group in Cambridgeshire. We've got 2 licenses around Cambridgeshire. And what we're already seeing at the minute is that traction that you've created. You know, once you get 1 or 2 underway and you start to demonstrate the kind of properties that you represent, it can very quickly catch on. I think this is probably one of the best times as well, because to a degree, being quite transparent, the top end of the market has been very tough, slow in terms of like number of buyers actively buying and so on and so forth. So it's really easy, if you like, to stand out. And the biggest thing is like you say, you said this when we spoke before, you don't want people that need spoon feeding. No. You just want people with a business owner mindset. They've got to want to come in and operate under the license, but like literally it's their business. It's got their heart and soul in it. What we take care of at Biodesign is all of the other stuff, 15, 16, 17 other different things, which can really slow down someone's progress from day one. And that's what we've kind of put in place. So we want to attach a great agent with great marketing, great creativity to the brand. And I think that's the bit I'm excited about, what we're building in Cambridgeshire.
Yeah, and I've seen agents, I mean, I transitioned from the lower end market to the higher end market purely through my introduction into a estate agency, which is still relatively short. It's about 3 years, 3 months I've been in this business. But I've seen agents try and move into the higher end and struggled. They're still using the principles that they've learned from the lower end and are trying to just sell bigger homes. Yeah. And it's not that.
No, it's different.
It's very different.
It is different. I think if anyone thinks it's a comparable, it's just a different board outside, or it's completely different. And I think this is where you can really stand out and be, show people, demonstrate to people that you're working with that actually there's got to be a lot more planning, strategy, the deliverables, understanding the audience for the home, and all of those different things. So if you don't really find that fascinating, and you don't really understand how to showcase the property to the right audience, and you just think right move's the key, then you're knackered. Don't get involved, because it's a long game. And one of the things, I'm probably one of the most impatient people, so long game for me is like, not a language I like to.
But that's across the board with everyone.
But I've realised in running a business, it's a long game, and you'll go through lots of ups and downs. And if you apply the same mentality to the premium market, the reason I was attracted to by design was the vision. And I've said this to David, that I've never changed. My feedback has always been, I believe in the vision of an aligned network who collaborate, high quality, high caliber agents who want to create and build something for themselves in their territory. Mm-hmm. That I believe in, especially when you can access one database together. So it's joined up. It's literally joined up. So if you've got those people coming in, and you're an example of that, we've looked at recent examples in the last sort of 12 months, I would say, actually, people like Marie Adam, when they were coming on board, and some of the other guys that were in it from the off. For me, when you bring great people in, they attract great people. Mm-hmm. And that is what I think it's going to do over the years ahead. It's a 5 to 10 year journey that I see in terms of us building something really special together. Mm.
So speaking of attracting great people, Simon, if people want to reach out to you and talk to you about working alongside you in Warwickshire, marketing and selling some of the best houses in the county, or talk about By Design, how can they find you? Where can they reach you?
You can go straight onto the By Design website and you can find me. So I am the license holder for Warwickshire, so you can get my details off there. But on social media, it's simon.cowie.uk, which is pretty much across the board of everything I use. Otherwise, Simon Cowie Property will bring up most of my stuff anyway on Google. So, anyway, yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you, Simon.
Amazing. Thank you.
See you.